Greetings, I am Len. Welcome to the Information Network. Here you will add to an ever-growing story which is ever-changing. With you and many others you will be able to change the landscape of events thanks to your imagination. With your help you can make journal entries, news reports, military records, memos, anything and everything as long as it is related to the story page. To add to this, if your entry is the best out of many, then your post will be hand-picked and turn into a full-size airsoft and or paintball event with all the credit being given to the creator. With this in mind, the administration does ask that you do brush up on your history by looking at the story page link in the section below so you may be caught up on what has happened so far. Once you have been caught up on the history of the world, you can then use this knowledge to begin your creative process and create your own personal life within the 5 factions such as the Otaku Nation, Eastern, Canadian, Otaku, Federation, Console Coalition, United Gamer Kingdom, and European Otaku Union. Now without further ado, here are a few words from the head administrator of the Information Network.
Hello and welcome to the Information Network. Now here are a few things I want to tell you guys. The 5 factions that you have the choice to choose from is the Otaku Nation. Now, the Otaku Nation of course is ran by a nice and glorious founder and head counselor, Hiro Miyazaki. In a glorious military, the Otaku Army defends us and fights on for our freedoms and rights. So you have every right in the sun to talk about that. And the war with the religious states and the Jesus freaks. Now, of course, next up on the list is none other than our neighbors to the north. Now, I'm not talking about the Console Coalition, although we will talk about them. Now, the ones I'm going to talk about today is none other than our neighbors to the northern east. It is the Eastern Canadian Otaku Federation. These guys are free, these guys have a council just like us, but they're fighting a war alongside us with none other than Todd Howard's own faction, the Console Coalition, which is gamers, fighting alongside and fighting on the Eastern Front with nothing more than predated war weaponry of a very old war, and now wooden weapons. But if you don't want to talk about them, then go ahead and choose to talk about Lord and High Range Total Biscuit of the United Gamer Kingdom, and how they are fighting with their brothers and sisters and the European conflict with the religious nation, pushing back the hordes of the religious nuts to fight for their freedoms. And alongside them fighting for their freedom is none other than our own allies to the east, the European Otaku Union, a coalition of a union of European states fighting for one true order of freedom, that is, to be free to do whatever they wish. Thank you for listening to each faction. However, I do ask that you do brush up on the history of the world as to what is going on. However, I do ask that you be nice to your other patrons, you also be nice to everyone else, and you write down your own journal entries and your thoughts on the politics, Todd Howard's use of Fallout 4 to win the election, and a few other things related. I do ask that you check out our YouTube channel, which is Airsoft Owl, for battle videos and seeing how the conflict's going. Thank you guys for watching, and have a very, very lovely day at the Otaku Nation Information Network. Should you have any problems, please address Lynn or myself or any other administrative staff. We will gladly help you out as much as possible. Thank you, and have a nice day.